So what persuaded me to invest in portable battery power? And this is the reason why I bought the Bluetti Elite 200. Stay with me on this one, all will be revealed in just a short while. Because portable power blocks aren't my specialist subject, I don't think it's wise for me to reel off a load of specs and impressive numbers. But there's plenty of videos out there on YouTube having a deep dive into this machine, and they can give you all the relative information. But I'm just making this video just in case you're just your average bloke like me who wants a portable power source. And while you're checking out the specs on this, take a look at the unique system recovery feature, because that's pretty cool. Living here, we get some power outages in the bad weather, sometimes days on end, so I thought it would be a good idea to get some emergency power just in case. And that's why I bought the petrol generator. But when I needed it, to my horror, the thing didn't start because the fuel in the carburetor and the tank had just literally turned to jelly. And what I didn't realise was modern fuels, the ethanol based fuels, have a very short shelf life. They start to degrade over a matter of months, so you can't even store fuel these days. So why did I choose this Bluetti Elite 200 V2? Well, I've got friends who've used it, so I've seen this in action and it's been very impressive. So I thought, well, rather than shopping around for different makes, watching different reviews, I'll just go for a well-known brand. Initially, I was quite confused on what power bank to go for. So I emailed Bluetti technical support, I told them exactly what I wanted to do with it, and then they come up with this model. They said that'll suit you just fine. And it's got a 5-year warranty, so I thought, that'll do.
Hi guys, my name's Wayne and I run Hailing Detect. We run events up and down and around Hampshire. We've done a little bit of research for the club on packs like this, and Bluetti stood out quite highly on the list. As you can see, we've got about 50 people in the field, so we're always out to charge our machines. This is the Bluetti Elite. It's two 600 watts and a cracking machine, and it keeps our machines charged all day and every day as and when we need it. We can charge at least 10 machines on this, and it doesn't break into a sweat. Not also does it charge our machines, but also we can use it for running our light system for when we do events, TVs, and anything that we need, video link setups. So if you want portable power in the field, this is the machine to get.
Hi, I'm Race Bacagna. I am the Fines Advisor for Hailing Detect Metal Detecting. This is the Bluetti Power Pack, portable pack. It's something we use on a regular basis because we're out in the wilds in the middle of fields where there is no power supply to back up things. We charge our laptops, we charge our two-way radios, and also the camera equipment that we use for recording finds. This can be charged by solar panel. It has two 3-point plugs on the front and also a 12-volt circular one for your car accessories.
I'm a little bit of a prepper, so I like to keep stuff held back, such as a little bit of food, some water, and of course power source. So when the world goes dark and you can smell bacon, don't beat a path to my house because you may get more than what you bargained for. This Bluetti runs a pure sine wave, meaning you can run sensitive electrical equipment from it, such as TVs, computers, modems, the list goes on. And it's also got that 12-volt DC car style outlet, so you can run the normal things off of that if you want, like a fridge. This runs my flat screen TV for about 18-20 hours, so that's not bad going, and that's in eco mode. This Bluetti can be paired up with the Bluetti app and you can make all your adjustments on the fly. This Elite can be charged using the mains, and it takes about an hour to fully charge, or you can use the solar panels, which I've been using to great effect, especially when we're out in the middle of nowhere. The solar panel is an optional extra, by the way.
Hi, I'm Phil. I'm a mobile smart repairer. So this is my problem. I've got to get a power source from the showroom to the job. I need to get a polisher over to this one. I need to do a bumper scuff on there. This is where a portable power source is absolutely fantastic. I can't drag an extension lead all the way over here. I've got repair to do here. I need power. We tried a generator, but it's just not right for the job really. You get the fumes and It's big and bulky. Gary recommended the Bluetti, which I borrowed for about 3 weeks, and it's just awesome. It just answered my prayers, really. It just means I'm fully mobile. I didn't think the Bluetti would power my HVLP spray compressor, but it does. You know, I was pleasantly surprised. I only have to charge it once a week, so for me this Bluetti power source is the future. It's the way to go. And last week we took it camping. It's brilliant.
The weight of this unit is 24 kilogram, that's about 53 pound. And that's because it uses an automotive grade lithium iron phosphate battery, and that can take up to 6,000 charge cycles. And I worked that out to about 17 years if you charge it every single day. I think that'll do. Once you've turned it on, choose what power you want. If you want AC, just plug your item in, press the AC button to activate it. If you want DC, obviously plug your DC in, press the button to activate it. Now at the bottom there you've got the USB-Cs, they're 100 watts. Now they're for charging the heavier stuffs and using laptops or charging your phone if it takes a high power USB-C to USB-C charge. And then in the middle you've got the USB-As, which are 15 watts. I really like the way this onboard display is easy to understand for those who aren't familiar with portable power sources such as myself. So at the top left you've got DC input, DC output, AC input, AC output, remaining time when you're using an appliance with it, and battery charge. Now in the center there you've got the progress bar, turbocharging, eco mode, and along the top there you've got some icons: eco mode, state of charge, silent charging, DC input, Bluetooth connection, Wi-Fi connection, and at the end there it's the fan. So all pretty self-explanatory there, easy to use. So what items can you use on this Elite 200? Well, pretty much any household items, as long as they use below 2,600 watts. But if you're using something heavy, just check the start time hasn't got a triple surge on it or something like that, because then the unit will trip out. But for your average stuff like TVs, fridges, power tools, that sort of thing, it's going to be absolutely fine. And obviously the drain of the unit depends on how long you can operate it for. We run a lot of trade events with the Skill School and my dog training business, so we need something which can run the lights on the stand, a TV, charge e-bikes, run a computer, the list goes on. And we found using a petrol generator was unsociable and the fumes can be a little bit overpowering. And that's just another reason why it's a good idea to use a quiet portable power source. And on the side there you've got an earth-in peg, your charging port, the charging block is actually in the machine, and you've got a trip switch. There must be hundreds of different applications for this sort of unit. If you use one, why not post in the comments below? It'd be good to hear from you. I didn't want a big backup house battery, I just wanted a portable power source, and I think I've made the right choice with this Bluetti, but you never really know until you've used them for a length of time. So I will be coming back in 6 months and I'm going to be doing a 6-month review on this very unit, and we'll also be using it to power our stand at Detectiveville. So if you're at Detectiveville, come along, see this in action and see the other tech we've tested over the past year, and that sound is telling me my pizza's ready. There you go, absolutely perfect. Well, that's it, thanks for watching, bye bye.